Okay, this video is Mike the Vegan a high-fat phony? Okay, Mike the Vegan just made a video called Are the Low-Fat Vegans Wrong? And he's starting to push the line of, well, gee, if you eat more fat, you'll absorb more fat-soluble nutrients and carotenoids and whatnot. And maybe wouldn't that be a good thing to get more nutrition? Should you be maybe adding a little bit of oil and fat to your food? And what I want to say to Mike the Vegan, you're a nice guy, you're a pretty smart guy, you're really young, he's like in his 20s. He hasn't really seen that many patients, okay? When you see patients, you realize they almost all have the same disease. They're almost all hypertensive, pre-diabetic or diabetic, and then they become, then they get coronary artery disease, cerebral vascular disease, they're cognitively slow, they're kind of generic. They all have abdominal pressure syndrome, fatty liver, it all goes together, DJD, degenerative disc disease of the spine, etc. And, they made some really good videos, Jeff Nelson over at Veg Source, about how this stuff about needing more fat to absorb more vitamins is really a totally overrated thing. And you'll still absorb more than adequate enough vitamins. It just happens a little more slowly if you don't eat the fat. I just get this feeling, it's like him, Gil Cavarlo, they're all drifting into this fat isn't so bad. Cyrus Khambato, this fat isn't so bad. I'm just an old fogey, from the McDougall, Kempner, Nelson, Burkett, Pritikin days. Say it ain't so. And the other thing Jeff Nelson made a video about it was how the Okinawans living longer than anybody in their time, except perhaps Seventh-day Adventist vegans. They had all kinds of nutrient deficiencies by the so-called, official recommendations. But did it ever occur to you that the official recommendations are totally overrated for a lot of things, like for protein, like for omega-3s? So anyways, I think there's still hope for Mike the Vegan. I don't know if he's Irish. He kind of looks Irish like some of my cousins. Here, I got my Celtic cross. Don't go to the dark side, Mike the Vegan. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Do the right thing. All right, you're young, you need the money. Perhaps we'll turn you around. I think there's still hope for Mike the Vegan.